Are you done? Are you done moving around? I gotta do a video. I love you. Hi, it's Cheryl from My Well-Rounded Life. It's me and Gracie Lou and Luna. Yeah, you. We're home today. We're hanging out. I have some busy work to do at home, like my checkbook. I keep putting it off. Do you ever keep putting your checkbook off, and then before you know it, you've got 1,000 receipts that have to be entered into your checkbook? That's where I'm at right now. If I wait and do it every month, I go crazy. I need to do it every week. This is Gracie Lou, for those of you who are new. If you're new, welcome. Get off me. Oh. Gracie, what? What? Now turn around and say hi. Say hi, baby. She doesn't want to say hi. There. That's my Gracie Lou. She's 8 years old. Luna is 7. And do you want to get down? Or do you want to stay here? What do you want? Anyway, you're pulling my shirt down. Yes, you are. She needs her nails trimmed. So does Luna. So we got to take care of that soon. Do you want to get down now so I can talk? Do you want to get down? I love you. Okay. All right. Let's put you down. Okay. All right. Are you going to go take a nap? Give me a second here. Luna seems to be needy. All right. Come here. Here's Luna. Can you see Luna? Say hi. Ooh, there's Luna. Say hi. I love you. Thank you. Thank you for the kiss. I love you so much. All right. Go ahead and lay down now. Go take a nap with Gracie Lou. Oh, she won't move because I'm rubbing her belly. Wait, I gotta wipe that off. Okay, bye. All right, so. Gosh, man. They really messed me up. Welcome to My Well-Rounded Life. I'm having a very hard time seeing you. You're very blurry with these new glasses. The last time I did a video, I had a different pair of frames on. They were larger and a very metallic pink. Now they're a metallic gold and they're smaller, but seriously. They're progressive lenses and I'm having a really hard time. They don't carry my Verilux material anymore at VisionWorks. So no matter what I do, it seems like I can't get used to these lenses. I would have to take them back, get a full refund, wait until my insurance was reimbursed, and then take my prescription paper form over to my old eye doctor's office where they still use Verilux. It's the type of plastic. They say that there's a select few percentage of people that is very sensitive to the type of material and can only use a certain kind. And like for the life of me, the little camera hole that I'm supposed to be looking at, I can't get to be clear at all. And if I look at myself, I can't find a clear spot anywhere, and it's very annoying. Perhaps if you were further away. Nope, just as annoying. So I might as well just deal with it since I'm not supposed to be looking at myself anyway, like all those other YouTubers do. You know, the ones that never stop touching their hair. And you want to leave a comment, stop, period, touching, period, your, period, hair, exclamation point. Anyway, pet peeve, rant over. I just thought I would talk to you about whatever. Yes, I'm still trying to lose weight. No, I'm not succeeding. Since I joined Weight Watchers again, I lost 2.2 pounds and gained 2.2 pounds. So as of this past weekend, I'm right back where I started from. I don't know. Perhaps if I followed the plan would work for me, right? Yeah. Today I'm drinking Berry Blast. I get it from Walmart. I prefer all things cherry, black cherry, whatever cherry. Not like cherry limeade, but just cherry things. Even the Kool-Aid cherry. I will get if there isn't any cherry, but I do like the Berry Blast. And I just did a Walmart haul a few days ago, pickup rather, not a grocery haul, free pickup. So I ordered 2 of those, and I'm enjoying it. It's purple like grape, only there's no grape in it. And I just put a tiny little squirts in this whole thing. I don't know what this is, 20 ounce. This is from, obviously, McDonald's, and it's when I get my iced coffees. I get a medium iced coffee with sugar-free vanilla. And then I keep the cups and I swap them out as needed. The cups and the lids wash very easily by hand. And I have probably about 5 or 6 of them. I don't want more than that. You know, I don't need them, but that's all I drink from. And that started a few summers ago when I was sitting outside somewhere with a drink and a bug flew into it. I was like, that's it. Now, if I didn't see it happen, I wouldn't have known because it was a dark container with a dark drink. I think it was Coke, so it was dark, but I think it was in a glass with ice and a straw, but no lid. And if I didn't see it, I wouldn't have known, and I would have drank bug juice. So that's when I decided to go cheap and keep these. And whenever I feel like I need more cups, I go to McDonald's and get a nice coffee. I mean, there's all kinds of containers you can drink from, right? The plastic re-washable ones and reusable ones with the hard plastic straws that you reuse and whatever. I have a couple of them, but I don't really like them. In fact, I threw one away because it was a screw top, and sometimes it was so hard to get the top off to clean it. And I threw it away just maybe a week ago because I was just sick of it. It was such a pain to use. God bless you. Was that a real sneeze, Luna? Oh, here she comes. I looked at her. Now she's gonna come over. Wait, she stopped. Because I'm not looking at her. She's turning around. She's going back. Oh. Okay. All right. It's quiet in here because I don't have the TV on, and it's, I don't know what time it is. I don't know. But it's after 2 or 3 in the afternoon. And I haven't gotten to the living room yet. In fact, I just had breakfast around 1:30. So, I just wanted to show you a couple things that I got, and I want to start with the most exciting thing, and that is this Happy Mail that I got from a subscriber named Tony. She loves me. And she sent me this. I got it a couple days ago. It says summer. And it is a journal. And this is linen. Feels like linen, it looks like linen, the back is just solid, and it has 2 little ribbons, a beige and a pink, light pink ribbon. And what's amazing about this is what it looks like inside. Like here's, the first page is just a little flower. And look at this. And these pages are sewn in. Let me find one of the many pages where you can see where they sewed it. Well, look at this page. It's just a beautiful picture. Look, there's even telephone poles. Do they even call them telephone poles anymore now that we don't have so many telephones in our home? Here's more wires. I guess this person likes wires, or is it a bridge? No, I think it's wires. Here's some rain. Oh, and that's the middle page. That's why it flipped to it. Can you see the thread sewn in there? It's beautiful. I think it was beautifully made. And if I can, I will flip through just so you get the gist. Maybe. Nope, it's not working. It's not working. Maybe if I flip hands. No, it's not working. You get some flowers, you just get some design, and it's very beautiful, and I can't wait to use it. It is just a blank journal. And yeah, I'm gonna write right over things like that. I'm just gonna write right over it. The paper is thin and super soft. Not soft, smooth. Like really smooth. It's beautiful, I love it. Thank you so much, Tony. I'm gonna, oh, I like this one. These are my kind of colors. I'm gonna get a lot of use out of that. I have been very heavy into the Happy Planner stuff lately. It's like I have no control at all. I need help. Tomorrow, February 4th, the latest Happy Planner Happy Box is coming out. It's called the Bloom Box or something like that. And my mother and I are going in on it together, so I have to order it first thing in the morning. I can't wait. There's 4 sticker books in it and a storage box. Now I already have, can you see back here behind me? I had to get a new cart because my little gray one, whoa, what was that? Stop it. Someone just plopped hold on. All right, crisis averted. The mailman tossed an Amazon box against the door for my daughter, and all heck breaks loose when the mailman comes. So I brought everything in, and I'm jealous because she got a box and I didn't. I don't even know what we were talking about before that. But let's change the subject to pistachios. I've been in the mood for pistachios lately, and I got this bag at Aldi's for $3.99, and it was on sale for $3.99, which is weird. I don't usually see sale items at Aldi's because everything's already so cheap. But I had the regular price. It was something like $4.49 or something, crossed out, and then $3.99. They're roasted and unsalted. I will tell you that I miss the salt. I like when I put the shell in my mouth to pry it apart. I miss that salty feeling, but it's good. It is good. So I'm enjoying a handful of those every day till they're gone. But anyway, I've really been going crazy with the Happy Planner stuff. Is that what we were talking about before the mailman came? I don't know, but I love their little happy notes. They're the mini happy notes. They are mini sized and they're small. This one says hello beautiful, and I have this one broken up into many different sections because I was going to do things with it, but I had decided against it. So I just use this as a regular notebook, and a lot of times I'll have this next to me in the living room if I'm going to sit down and watch some videos. And I might want to jot down a recipe, and I've done that recently for a few different things, and I already tried 2 of them out. So I'll tell you about those in a minute if I don't forget. Here's the latest one I got. It's from the Happy Hostess line, Happy Planner. It says, let's celebrate today. And it's a very pretty pink. Whoa. Very pretty. Can you see it? There's the new lamp reflection. Chrissy brought a lamp home for her room, and she set it up here. It was in the evening, and she turned it on, and we sat here and we're like, oh yeah, that's a real pretty lamp and everything. And then she went and turned it off, and it's like the whole room went dark. And we realized, because this place is so yellow with the lights that they have here, we realized, oh my gosh, and we turned the light back on, and we were like, oh. So now she has another lamp written down on the board on the wall, because she's going to go buy another one for her room, because we love this one so much we're going to keep it at the table. I've always wanted a lamp here. My grandmother always had a lamp right on the wall. She had a wall here, and we would always turn that on in the evening. Anyway, so there's our lamp. Back to this. These usually come with 3 tabs. And this paper is lined paper. And it says it's time to stir things up. So it's kind of like, you'd think it would be like cooking. This one says cue the confetti, but it's just more of a like celebration. And this is charcuterie charcuterie board. So anyway, I just bought it because it was on clearance for probably $2.50 or $3 max, and I just wanted it for that price because I could always use another notebook. And I just ordered another one through the Happy Planner website because they were having a flash sale. And I got an email just this morning saying that that order finally shipped. I ordered it 8 days ago, and it took 8 days just for it to ship. And then they say their shipping takes 7 to 10 days. And I have one of those. It has the word fun on it with some, it's like a light green background, and then there's leaves on the letters here and there. And I got it for my cruise I'm going on later on this year because I always take a cruise notebook, but I've never taken a Happy Planner notebook. I've always taken something else. But this is perfect. It's little, and it'll be just right for me to put my itinerary in there and to journal every day like I do. So, and then I've got a sticker book coming with it, but I don't remember which one it is. And I can't look it up because you're on my phone right now. So then, like I told you, they had a flash sale. My mother and I took advantage of the sale. I should have spent more time shopping with the flash sale because we ended up making 2 orders where we could have just combined them for the same $7.95 shipping, but we didn't. Our first order were these covers for our planners. We both have a classic sized planner, and this is called Snow Dots. If you see, there's a mark on the back of it. Okay, it's gone. It's just white on white, just little dots. And the classic ones, classic sizes, are $34.99 at Michael's. And we got them for $3.99. And when you open it, you've got your planner inside, and you have, you know, room to put things, but I don't bother. On the other side, I just haven't had a need to put anything. You slide the back in here, and then you have this little pocket, and you have a pen loop. And my pens have grip on the bottom third, and they will not fit in here. So I have to use, I hook it this way with the little hook. And that's how I've been keeping mine in. Now, last night I was up till midnight doing my spread for this week. So I haven't even put anything in it yet. I haven't even looked at it yet today. But here's this week's spread. I did another winter spread because I'm almost out of like wintry stickers. So I thought, let's just combine as many of the blue ones as we can and get it over with. And I did. I was able to use up a lot of pages of stickers in my book. So that was nice. And I think it's cute. Even though it's 60 degrees today. 60 degrees today, and it's supposed to be tomorrow. And the days before that have been in the 40s. I haven't worn my winter coat. I don't know, maybe I've worn it 3 times since winter started a little over a month ago. Where's my meal plan stuff? Right here. Oh, before I get into the meal plan, those recipes, I wanted to show you my other Happy Planner and what I'm doing with it. This is called a skinny mini because it's half the size of the minis. And this one says choose happy today, and it is all watercolor. Real pretty. I don't know if I showed you this or not before. I probably did. We're in February, and February's is beautiful. It says, what does it say? Love more in gold. And I'm sure they did this for Valentine's Day, but I'm actually planning in it. Well, I'm using this for my devotions. And every Wednesday, I go to the next week and I decorate it. And I had my devotions already today. I just write down the scripture that I read in my devotions and whatever little thing or prayer that I happen to get out of what I read. And I've got 3 weeks done in January that I did. Here's just one of them. And at the bottom, right-hand corner it just says notes. So I've just been using the bottom right-hand corner to put stickers. Because, you know, if you make your pages pretty looking, something that you like to look at, then you're going to want to go into it more often. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. And, oh, geez, I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. I got, when my mother and I ordered the 2 covers for our classic, I also got a mini. And this one says Plan a Happy Life. These retail at Michael's for $24.99. So even if you got them 50% off, they're still 3 times more than they were at this flash sale for $3.99. Regardless of the size, they were all $3.99. This is the same on the inside as far as pockets are concerned and everything. I'm not that crazy about the blue, but I put my budget planner in there. I bought the mini budget planner. I haven't started it yet. It is undated. See, it comes with these stickers here that you use to date as you go. And I was waiting until I got my taxes back and I paid off the couple bills that I have and get some money in the bank and then like start from scratch. And that's what's happening. I got the taxes back, my husband and I, and I am paying off my bills and I'm starting a budget of some sort because I'm not a budgeter. So I need to start budgeting just so I know better how much I'm spending, especially on Happy Planner stuff. So yeah, $3.99 for that. I couldn't believe it. That's a wonderful price. So why wouldn't I get it? All right. Did I show you my cart? It is big. It's called a Hudson cart, and it will hold 4 of these boxes. These are the new Happy Planner boxes. And these are supposed to hold 21 books in there, but they do hold more than that. And I have a 4th box down below here, but I'm using it for other things. And I had 2 more boxes. Long story how I got 6, but you can see, can you see the flap on the side? Do you see that peach? That's a flap that's supposed to be up, sticking up, and it won't stick up, it pops open. So I've had to, Happy Planner, I told them there's something wrong with these, they're not working right, and they sent me more, and they're still not working right. So then I saw someone use glue. They're like, these don't work, you have to use glue. So I got out some super glue, crazy glue, whatever it was, and they've been sticking perfectly now. They don't open up anymore. They'll never open up now. I saw other people on YouTube say that they've been using their E6000. So I've got them here, and what I was saying was that bloom box that I'm going to be getting has one of these in it, but it's a different pattern. It's gray with little white flowers, and it's very pretty. And my mother's going to be getting one of the boxes of, she's getting that box, storage box, and one of the 4 sticker books. And I'm going to get the other 3 sticker books. So that's how we're going to divvy up that bloom box. So I'm excited. I'm excited to get that. I was talking earlier about the budget planner that I have. Do you see what I mean when I say I'm all over the place? Because I got piles of stuff in front of me and no organization skills whatsoever today. I want to consider doing, what are they called? Cash envelopes. Does anybody out there use cash envelopes? And I've seen them. I could purchase them. I could make them pretty. But I got out some regular envelopes. The short size, not the business size. The security kind. And I put them through my Happy Planner punch. And they fit wonderfully in my mini planner. And I've got a few of them, 8 of them here right now, ready to use. And I'm going to consider using them. I can, you know, write on the front what it's for. I can write on the back what I put in it, or vice versa, because there's more room to write on the front. Or I can use, some people use an index card, slide it inside, because they like to keep track of their money, the date and how much they put in or took out. And then when it's full, you just get out another index card or make a new envelope. People are selling these. They're all over the place. Amazon, I've seen so many, but I haven't seen any like this that are stamped, except from those people who make their own. Now, I have a bunch of paper from my scrapbooking days, and all I have to do is open up one of these envelopes. You know, just break it open, lay it flat, and trace it on any of my paper there, cut it out, fold it, and use my tape or some glue to close it up, and then punch it. And then boom, I've got a very pretty, colorful cash envelope, but I just don't feel like going through all that. And I'm not sure yet if cash envelopes are the way to go for me. Because it's like, I have to take all the money out of the bank and bring it home and divvy it up. And then, you know, you have to know ahead of time how much money you need in each thing. So when you go to the bank, you can say, give me 5 5s and 2 20s and 18 1s. You know what I mean? I've done that in the past. I have, and I didn't like it. And then when it's time to pay a bill, what? I take it all out and put it back in the bank? So I'm struggling with how I'm going to figure out how to do this. I don't know. Moving on, I got this from Joyce Meyers a week ago. It's called Healing the Soul of a Woman. It's a devotional, and it's black leather with red, ooh, there it is, red foil font. Joyce Meyers. It was free for any donation. Oh, and it's silvery on the side, and you have a nice red ribbon. 90 inspirations for overcoming your emotional wounds. I consider myself an emotionally wounded person, basically. So I thought this could be uplifting and inspiring. And I haven't started it yet, but I'm going to. I just got it. It feels really good. Nice and leathery. And I saw this on Facebook. Click here. And it worked. It's not the first time I've ordered things through Joyce Meyers. It's just, you know, from Facebook. You just happened to see it there. I love you. What are you hacking for? All right. On to the food. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 recipes that I recently jotted down while I was watching TV. One is for a ham and cheese breakfast casserole from the Family Fudge. It looked really good, and it uses some Bisquick mix, because she says you just put like a cup of Bisquick in with your regular pancake, with your regular egg casserole, and it just gives it a fluffier consistency and not so eggy. And that really interested me, because I'm not an eggy person. I have not tried that yet, and it's made in the crock pot. And the sausage, potato, and kale soup I made yesterday, also from Family Fudge. And you use turkey sausage, the sweet Italian. And I found a pack for, I think there were 5 or 6 links in there. So I had to just cut the casing off and then just browned it like regular ground turkey, but it's the sweet Italian flavor. And you use kale and russet potatoes and a can of evaporated milk and 6 cups of chicken broth and a little salt and pepper. And I cooked the meat with onion. She doesn't even have onion in here, but I added half of a nice size onion. And I just cooked those two together till everything was browned, and the meat had a nice sear on it, because when you sear a meat, you give it a different level of flavor. Now, the soup tasted good, but if I make this again, and I'm sure I will because I want to make a recipe card out of this, I'm going to add some minced garlic to the meat and onion. And when I get everything in the crock pot, I'm going to throw a couple bay leaves in there, just for that little added level of savoriness that those leaves give you. And you just cook the whole thing high 3 to 4 hours or low 6 to 8 hours. She said top it with Parmesan cheese. Now I just topped a little section of it with Parmesan cheese, and yes, I tasted and smelled the cheese, but it didn't do anything for me. It just added some more saltiness. So I didn't put the parm on the rest of it, just that one little section. I just didn't appreciate. So I'm not even gonna put that Parmesan cheese option in my recipe. So I'm gonna tweak this. Well, I already did. I added onions, I'm gonna add garlic, I'm gonna add bay leaves, and I'm gonna omit the Parmesan cheese, and I'm pretty much gonna omit all of the salt too and just add pepper, because you have the chicken broth, which I always use the low sodium, and then you've got the turkey sausage. Between those two, there's really enough sodium. So if you make this, I would wait until it was cooked, and then you can taste the broth and for saltiness and see if you need to add some. I always like to just let people taste and add their own salt in their own bowl or on their own plate, you know. So I will omit the salt altogether and make this my own soup. She also made a chicken marinara sub recipe, the same lady from Family Fudge. And she just cooked up the chicken in the crock pot and, you know, shredded it all up. And she used some marinara and toasted her buns and put it on there with some cheese and stuff, and I thought that might be good. So we'll see. The second thing I made were some meatballs, and I got this from Barrett Pastor. She has what is it called? Meatball stew recipe out there in a video, and I was just interested in the meatballs because at my age, at 55, I have yet to make a meatball that I actually like. I'm always buying the frozen meatballs, trying to find something good. And then I can never remember which bag of frozen meatballs tasted better. What brand from what store did we like? I don't remember. So I thought I would try her meatballs because she used spaghetti sauce seasoning packet. You know, the little envelope packet. I never used that for anything in my whole life. And here she is throwing it in a meatball mixture. What? And she took bread and got it wet with water. I was like, you're kidding. So I did it. I loved the meatballs. The watery bread made it so moist, so delicious. And I followed the recipe. I just did half the amount. I just used 1 pound of lean beef. Now that I like it so much, I'm going to try it in the 0-point turkey to see if it comes out to my liking, like the beef. And then I'll have a 0-point option as well. So she used 2 pounds of lean beef, 2 eggs, 2 slices of bread soaked in water, and I wrote down or milk because I know a lot of people soak their bread in milk for it as well. Salt and pepper and 1 envelope of spaghetti sauce seasoning. Now I cut it in half, so I used half the envelope and only 1 egg and 1 pound of lean ground beef, but I did use 2 pieces of bread. I had 2 slices of bread left in my 647 loaf before I opened the next one. So I had a regular slice and I had the end slice. And I soaked them both in water, wrung out some of the water and tore it all up in there. And it turned out perfect, beautiful, wonderful, with just the 1 pound of meat. And when I rolled them up, I like my meatballs to be about that big, not too big, not too small. I make them smaller if I'm putting them in soup, but just like this is good enough. And I fried them on all sides to get a nice sear on them. And then I just I wanted to pour a can of tomato sauce on it. And I accidentally opened a can of stewed tomatoes. And I'm like, well, stewed tomatoes it is then. So I dumped it in, and then I got out a little, you know, the little half cans of tomato sauce, dumped that in there because I wanted a little more sauce. Because I was just going to eat them as is, just meatballs and sauce. Put a little of the 0-point, or rather fat-free mozzarella cheese on it and just have that as your entree with a side of veggie. But anyway, the tomatoes broke down in the stewed tomatoes. because I put a lid on it and simmered it until the meat was cooked through. And they came out so tender and delicious. And I had bought for the first time those 2-point, they're called long rolls, but they're hot dog buns from 647. And I never bought them. In fact, I just finished the package today with breakfast, but not with meatballs, because those meatballs were gone by the next day. And I just made little meatball subs. 3 meatballs fit on the bun, and there was just a little sauce on each of them as I pulled them out, and I sprinkled just a little sprinkling of the fat-free mozzarella cheese. And my daughter and I had some for dinner with I cooked up some carrots. Delicious. I loved them. They were so good. I had them the next day for 2 meals until those meatballs were gone. And I didn't eat them all in the bread. I had some of them just plain in a bowl. So good. Luna needs to go outside. I'll be right back. All right, we all went outside and peed, except for me. And I saw another squirrel again. I saw one yesterday. It's been so warm, the squirrels woke up. And my daughter says she's been seeing robins everywhere. And of course, Punxsutawney Phil says that we're going to have an early spring. And I think spring started last month. Ever since our January thaw, it's been so nice. We've had 2 snow events that were not much at all. Nothing. I didn't even need to use my shovel yet. And here it is. We're into February. Not that I'm complaining, but it's not natural. We should have some good snows. Not that we aren't getting precipitation, because we are, but we're getting it in the form of rain because it's been in the 40s. It's been wonderful and I love it. All right, so back to these recipes really quick. I will link below the 2 videos that I found these 4 recipes in case you're interested. You can watch them and write down the recipes yourself. If you do use them, let me know what you think. And if you do use that spaghetti sauce seasoning mix for anything other than making spaghetti sauce, I would love to know what else you guys do with it. I still have half an envelope in the cupboard because I only used 1 pound of meat. So I can't wait to do something else with it. Today for lunch and probably for dinner, I'm going to have more of the sausage, potato, and kale soup. I did take a picture. Here's a picture. This is a picture that I took just before I put the lid on and turned it on. And so it didn't really look much different afterwards, just hotter. And the meatballs, I may, if I have a picture, I did take a picture of a meatball sub to send to my mother. If I didn't get rid of it, I will add it here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end this now because I have been on here too long and I have lots of things to edit now. So this was just a little catch me up to say hi, to thank Tony very much for my beautiful summer journal, to show you a couple of the products and recipes that I've been interested in. And when I can, I will talk to you again. Until then, be blessed.